Right, let's do some gold recovery from these ramstick chips. Quite a bit on there, as you can see. It's not all gold. Some of it's just copper, tellurium copper. Can't really tell by sight which is which. Not easily anyway. That might be though. See that? It's a different colour. You can see which is the gold. That's not gold, but the small bits remaining are. These have already been depopulated and stripped, as you can see. Still some components on them. That'll end up in the mix, but whatever. Now we'll be stripping them electrolytically. You'll need your phone charger, some bicarbonate of soda, sodium bicarbonate to make your mixture, water, some filter paper. I'm just using some tissue paper with a ball in the middle, heavy metal ball. Weigh it down. Let's just make up your mixture. Use raw routine, dissolve as much as you can in the water. Some chunks in there floating around. Keep stirring it, see if I can get them to dissolve. Try and break them up. Old soda. Sort of lumpy. Hold on. Needed for later. Be using this spoon. To help me. Stick. Plug it in. Right. See how this works. See? Yep, it's fizzing. Not well, but it is. This could take a while. Not sure how long it'll take, but this is an experiment in ramstick gold recovery anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It'll be a two-part video. Second will be me burning the crap out of it to see how much gold can be recovered and how much was recovered from the slurry that this will create. That's why the filter. See how much can get done. About 10-20 minutes. There's none come off yet. Plenty of other contaminants mixed in, apart from the gold, so it'll be more of an alloy. But you will remove it without chemicals. Well, no significant ones like acid anyway. It's bubbling quite well. This will pretty much only work with copper clad circuit boards with many traces on them. Something for you to grip onto to run voltage through it. Oh, that is definitely copper. Look at that. It was tellurium copper, that was not gold. See the corroded blue colour? Yeah. That's definitely not gold. So the top layer is gold plated, but that's tellurium copper. Cheap. It's rapidly corroding all the copper contacts, the tellurium copper, but the gold has yet to free itself. As I said, this may take some time. We'll leave it for about 10 minutes, see where we're at, and that'll be the first stage. It'll create a gunk which will collect on the spoon, yeah, which can be scraped off. That'll contain stuff like copper, tin, silver, and the gold, many of which can be separated. It's bubbling away quite nicely now. Gold slowly changing colour. As soon as it changes to copper colour, the gold has been released from the plated part, the copper plated trace. Extremely small. It's very slowly starting to do it, but it is. Gold is definitely releasing. You can see circuit board gold changing to a non-gold coppery colour, so it's a good sign. Electrolytic recovery does indeed seem to work. Salt water recovery, rather. Just using bicarbonate as it's safer, it doesn't produce chlorine gas. Don't really want to gas myself, let alone with stuff that burns your lungs out, so use bicarbonate, not salt. Seems to have stopped reacting. There we go. Not all of the circuit board is attached. You have to place the crocodile clip along the finger itself in order to find one of the contacts that runs through a majority of the circuit in order to recover the gold. Otherwise it doesn't always do that fizz, which means it's not reacting. Now it is. Very well. Like that. Seem to have found the right spot. Much better. You see the gold that's been stripped off here towards the lower end where it's no longer golden coloured. That's because the gold has been deplated and it's copper underneath. So we'll do that and carry on doing that for all these. So definitely going to take some time. Once all that's done, we'll filter it through here. And then see what we get in the next part anyway. As I'll likely have to boil off this liquid in order to get the maximum recovery. Shouldn't be difficult. It's deplated further up the board. On the other side. Yep, also. Very good. Should get quite a bit of these ones then. Kind of burned on one side. Not sure how that's going to react. There's only tiny amounts of gold within. Good deal of that may be atomized in the fire during the de-chipping. Quite a bit of etchant within that liquid. It's turning a sort of green. That's acid. That's the green stuff on the circuit board. There's also some copper mixed in there, as I said, many other metals. A small layer of crud starting to gather on the spool. Very thin layer. I'll have to scrape that off now and then once it gathers up. It works quite quick. I'll give it another minute. This is the electrolytic recovery process for ram sticks anyway, for recovering of gold and other metals. You want the copper within the board itself, you still have to burn it through pyrolysis to a high level, extreme heat, and then recover the copper traces from within. That will create a toxic cloud though. Recommended you burn the smoke. I'll probably show you how to do that sometime. Okay, it's definitely deplating, as you can see. So that's electrolytic gold recovery. Very good. See you in the next part, where hopefully we'll be smelting some of whatever we recover from all these parts. Till next time.